Have you ever wondered why your eyesight isn't as sharp as it used to be, even though you eat healthy, stay active, and use all natural foods? What if one of those healthy foods, the one you trust the most, was quietly damaging your vision day after day? Here's the shocking truth. For adults over 65, honey, the same golden sweetener praised for centuries, can cause irreversible changes in your eyes. And the surprising part? About 97% of seniors have no idea this is happening. They keep adding honey to their tea, their morning oatmeal, or their bedtime milk, thinking it's helping their immune system, while it's slowly triggering a chain of reactions that can cloud vision, dry out the eyes, and even accelerate age-related damage. That's right. The very food many believe is healing can, after a certain age, quietly become harmful to your eyesight. But before you panic, don't worry. Once you understand how and why this happens, you can make small, smart changes that protect your eyes and even restore clarity over time. So stay with me till the end, because you're about to discover what honey really does inside your body after 65, and how you can safeguard your vision using simple, natural choices that work with your aging eyes, not against them. But first, if you care about keeping your eyesight strong and your brain sharp as you age, make sure to subscribe to Senior Health today and tap the like button. Every week we bring you calm, science-backed videos to help you protect your vision naturally and live with confidence, clarity, and comfort. Now, let's dive in. Honey has always been seen as nature's medicine, a soothing remedy for sore throats, energy, and healing. But as our bodies age, the way we process honey completely changes. What your system could handle at 40 may become a hidden threat at 65. The reason lies in your metabolism, your blood sugar response, and how your eye cells handle oxidative stress. As we get older, our body's ability to balance blood sugar weakens. The lens and retina in your eyes, which are among the most delicate and oxygen-sensitive tissues in your body, are especially vulnerable. Honey is made up of two main sugars, fructose and glucose, that absorb quickly into the bloodstream. For a senior adult, that fast spike can trigger inflammation and oxidation that quietly damage the cells responsible for clear, sharp vision. This process is known as glycation. When sugar molecules attach themselves to proteins in your eyes, they form stiff, cloudy compounds that make your lenses less flexible and less clear. That's one of the main reasons cataracts form, and it can happen even if you don't have diabetes. A 2023 review in the Journal of Ophthalmology found that long-term exposure to natural sugars, including honey, increases the risk of lens opacity and retinal stress in older adults. Another study from Nutrition and Metabolism showed that even moderate daily consumption of honey raised levels of advanced glycation end products, AGEs, which speed up aging in eye tissues. These changes don't happen overnight. They build quietly over years, often without noticeable symptoms at first. And here's the part that surprises most seniors. Your eyes don't need refined sugar or natural sugar to function well. They need oxygen, antioxidants, and healthy circulation. When you eat too much sugar, even from honey, your blood vessels become less flexible, reducing oxygen flow to your retina. That's when issues like blurry vision, dry eyes, floaters, or difficulty seeing at night start appearing. Now, honey isn't all bad. It does contain antioxidants like flavonoids and phenolic acids that can help fight inflammation. But those benefits depend on the type and quality of honey and whether your body can handle its sugar load. For older adults, especially those dealing with prediabetes, cataracts, or macular degeneration, the risks usually outweigh the rewards. Let's make this real with an example. One of our longtime viewers, Margaret, age 71, used to drink honey lemon water every morning. She swore it boosted her immunity and energy. But when she began noticing more glare while driving and more dryness in her eyes, her doctor suggested reviewing her diet. When she swapped honey for a few drops of stevia and started adding more omega-3 rich foods like walnuts and salmon, her eye comfort and night vision noticeably improved within 3 months. This kind of turnaround is possible because our eyes respond directly to what we eat. Every bite influences blood flow, hydration, and oxidative balance inside your visual system. That's why what feels like a small daily habit, like adding honey, can have big long-term consequences when it's done over years. Now, here's something many people don't realize. Your gut health plays a major role in your eye health. Researchers now call it the gut-eye axis. The bacteria in your gut influence inflammation and antioxidant levels throughout your body, including your eyes. When you consume too much sugar from honey, those gut bacteria shift. They start feeding the wrong species and create inflammation that travels through the bloodstream to your eyes. That inflammation can affect your retina and optic nerve, contributing to blurred vision and dryness. This connection is so strong that even ophthalmologists are now recommending gut-friendly diets for patients with chronic eye strain, cataracts, or macular degeneration. And what's one of the first things they suggest limiting? You guessed it. Honey and other high-sugar foods, even if they're natural. So what should you do instead? You don't have to give up sweetness altogether. The goal is to protect your eyes while still enjoying your food. Try using small amounts of stevia or monk fruit, which don't raise blood sugar or feed harmful gut bacteria. Or add natural flavor from cinnamon or vanilla, which actually helps stabilize your glucose levels. If you're used to having honey every day, start by reducing your portion to half a teaspoon a few times a week. And always pair it with fiber-rich foods like oats or chia seeds. This slows the sugar absorption and reduces the stress on your eyes. Small adjustments like this can make a surprisingly big difference over time. Before we move forward, take a quick second to subscribe, like, and share this video if you're finding it helpful. Your support helps more seniors protect their vision naturally and make smart food choices every day. In the next part of this video, we'll dive even deeper into the connection between honey, inflammation, and dry eye syndrome, plus the best natural foods that can restore moisture, improve circulation, and support clear vision even after 65. Because remember, your eyes are one of your body's greatest gifts. And every small choice, even in your morning tea, can shape how clearly you see the world in the years ahead. Now that we understand how honey affects the aging eye and why it's more dangerous after 65, let's explore how exactly it triggers inflammation and what you can do to reverse that damage naturally. Inflammation is your body's natural defense system. When you get a cut, catch a cold, or even experience stress, inflammation helps your body fight and heal. But as we age, our inflammation response becomes less controlled. It stays switched on longer than it should. When you add too much sugar, yes, even from honey, it acts like fuel to that flame. It keeps the inflammation going, especially in tiny, sensitive areas like your eyes. This is what doctors call chronic low-grade inflammation, or sometimes inflammaging. It's a slow, quiet form of inflammation that spreads through your blood vessels and tissues over time. In the eyes, this process targets your retina, your macula, and your tear glands. That's why some older adults suddenly notice dryness, redness, or a burning feeling in their eyes, even though they don't have allergies. These are all early signs of chronic inflammation caused by diet and circulation issues. When you eat honey every day, the fructose component is especially tricky. Unlike glucose, which your body uses for energy, fructose is processed mainly by your liver. Too much of it gets converted into fat and reactive compounds that increase oxidative stress. These compounds can circulate to your eyes, breaking down collagen in the cornea and weakening your tear film, the thin layer that keeps your eyes moist and protected. A 2021 study published in Frontiers in Nutrition found that diets high in fructose increased tear film instability and oxidative stress in eye tissues in older adults. The researchers suggested that even moderate sugar intake could reduce tear production and lead to dry eye syndrome, one of the most common complaints among seniors. So, what does that mean in real life? If your eyes often feel gritty, dry, or irritated, especially in the evening or after reading, it could be your body's way of saying it's overloaded with sugar, even if that sugar is coming from natural sources like honey. But the good news is, your eyes can recover. The tissues in your eyes are living, regenerating structures. If you support them with the right nutrients, hydration, and habits, they can rebuild strength and clarity, even after years of strain. Let's talk about what you can do starting today. First, the foundation. Reduce daily sugar intake, including honey, to less than 20 grams a day if possible. That's about 1 tablespoon of honey total, but ideally even less for older adults. Try cutting it back gradually. Replace your honey-sweetened tea with herbal options like chamomile, bilberry, or green tea, which contain powerful antioxidants that protect your eyes instead of harming them. Second, support your eyes with anti-inflammatory foods. Think of it like balancing a scale. If honey adds inflammation, these foods remove it. Add more leafy greens like spinach, kale, and collards. They're rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 antioxidants proven to protect the retina and macula. Include omega-3s from flax seeds, walnuts, or fatty fish like salmon. These oils strengthen the tear glands and improve eye lubrication. Snack on berries and citrus. They're loaded with vitamin C and anthocyanins that keep your eye's tiny blood vessels flexible. Third, make sure you stay hydrated. Dehydration thickens your blood and reduces tear production. Seniors often mistake thirst for hunger or fatigue. Keep a water bottle nearby and add a slice of cucumber or lemon for flavor instead of sweeteners. Let me share another real example. A retired engineer named James, age 69, came to a senior wellness workshop where we discussed sugar and vision. He used to drizzle honey on toast every morning and complained of burning eyes after working on his laptop. After cutting honey for just 4 weeks and increasing his omega-3 intake, he noticed that his eyes didn't feel as tired, and his reading glasses seemed slightly clearer. He even said, "I didn't realize my eyes were inflamed until they calmed down." Small lifestyle changes make a big difference. Here's another key point. Your liver health affects your eye health. Remember, honey's fructose burden falls mostly on the liver. When your liver becomes sluggish, it can't clear out toxins efficiently. That buildup affects circulation and eye clarity. Supporting your liver with gentle, natural foods like leafy greens, beets, turmeric, and garlic helps your eyes too. In fact, ancient Ayurvedic and Chinese medical texts often describe the eyes as a mirror of the liver. Modern science now supports this wisdom, linking liver enzymes and retinal health. So think of every meal as either supporting your eyes or stressing them. If you keep your blood sugar steady, your eyes stay nourished and hydrated. If it spikes too often, your eye cells start breaking down faster than they can repair. Another overlooked factor is sleep. Poor sleep can worsen sugar metabolism and increase oxidative stress in your eyes. Seniors who eat sweet foods like honey at night often experience blood sugar spikes that disrupt deep sleep. That can lead to tired, puffy eyes in the morning and slower vision recovery. Instead of honey milk before bed, try warm chamomile tea or a magnesium-rich snack like almonds. You might also be wondering, are there any types of honey that are safer? Some darker, raw varieties like buckwheat honey contain more antioxidants and slightly lower glycemic impact. But remember, even those still contain sugar. If you're going to enjoy honey occasionally, have it during the day when your body can metabolize it better, not right before bedtime. Always combine it with protein or fiber-rich foods to slow absorption. One simple example, instead of adding honey to plain tea, mix a tiny half teaspoon with yogurt and crushed walnuts. The fat and protein buffer the sugar, reducing its effect on your eyes. It's all about balance, not complete elimination. Now, beyond food, let's talk about lifestyle strategies that can help your eyes recover if they've already been affected. Protect your eyes from direct sunlight. Ultraviolet light speeds up oxidation inside your eyes, especially when sugar levels are high. Always wear UV-blocking sunglasses outdoors. Do gentle eye exercises. Focus on distant objects for 20 seconds every 20 minutes when reading or on screens. This keeps circulation active. Get regular eye checkups. Tell your optometrist about your diet. They can spot early sugar-related changes in your retina long before symptoms appear. And perhaps the most important thing, be patient. Healing your eyes naturally takes time, but progress is real. Seniors who make consistent dietary improvements often report clearer, brighter vision and less strain within 60 to 90 days. Your body and your eyes are remarkably forgiving when you give them what they truly need. Before we move into the final section, where we'll cover the best natural alternatives to honey and a 1-week eye protection plan, make sure to subscribe to Senior Health today if you haven't already. Your support helps us continue bringing you trusted, research-backed videos to protect your vision naturally. And if this information is helping you rethink your daily habits, please leave a quick comment saying, "I'm protecting my eyes," because your commitment might inspire someone else to do the same. Now, in the next part, we'll talk about the top 3 natural sweeteners that don't harm your eyes, plus the specific foods that help reverse oxidative eye damage. You'll also learn a simple morning drink that can detoxify your liver and protect your vision at the same time. Because the truth is, protecting your eyesight doesn't require extreme diets. It just requires the right knowledge and a few powerful daily choices. Now that we've explored how honey affects your eyes and what happens inside your body as you age, it's time to focus on solutions. The practical steps you can take starting today to protect your eyes, lower inflammation, and even restore some of the damage that's already been done. Because the truth is, your eyes can heal when you give them the right environment. The cells in your retina and lens are constantly repairing themselves. Every nutrient, every sip of water, and every choice you make can either help that repair or slow it down. So, let's talk about how to help your eyes recover naturally from the effects of too much honey and sugar. First, let's start with the best natural sweeteners that don't harm your vision. The first one is stevia. Stevia is a plant-based sweetener that doesn't raise your blood sugar. It's been studied for decades and shown to have no impact on glucose levels or insulin resistance. For older adults, that's a huge advantage. Because it doesn't cause spikes, it prevents the oxidative stress that honey can trigger. You can add it to tea, coffee, or even oatmeal without worrying about your eyes or your blood sugar. Some studies even show that stevia may reduce inflammation markers in the retina. The second one is monk fruit, also known as luohan guo. It's a small green fruit from Asia that's naturally sweet but contains no calories or sugar. Monk fruit extract is becoming popular among doctors who treat seniors with diabetes or prediabetes. It helps protect your liver, reduces oxidative damage, and doesn't feed harmful gut bacteria. The compounds that give it sweetness, called magrosides, are actually antioxidants. That means monk fruit not only avoids harming your eyes, but may even protect them. And the third option, which might surprise you, is cinnamon. While it's not a sweetener in the traditional sense, cinnamon adds a gentle sweetness and warmth to drinks or foods while stabilizing blood sugar levels. Studies from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition have shown that cinnamon helps improve insulin sensitivity, which lowers glucose spikes after meals. That steady control of blood sugar helps preserve the clarity of your lens and the health of your retina. A sprinkle of cinnamon in tea or smoothies can satisfy your sweet cravings without risk. Now, beyond replacing honey, we need to rebuild what sugar may have damaged over the years, your eye cells and microcirculation. The good news is there are specific nutrients that can reverse oxidative stress and support eye tissue regeneration. One of the most powerful nutrients is lutein, found in leafy greens like spinach, kale, and collards. Lutein acts like a natural pair of sunglasses inside your eyes. It filters blue light and protects against UV damage. Seniors who eat lutein-rich foods daily have been shown to slow or even reverse early macular degeneration. Another key nutrient is zeaxanthin, found in yellow peppers, corn, and eggs. It works together with lutein to strengthen the central vision area of your retina, known as the macula. These two nutrients are so vital that eye specialists often call them macular defenders. Then we have omega-3 fatty acids, especially DHA, which is found in fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel. DHA forms part of the cell membrane in your retina. It keeps it flexible and responsive. If you don't eat fish often, you can get omega-3s from flax seeds, chia seeds, or a good quality supplement recommended by your doctor. Another underrated nutrient for older adults is vitamin C. It supports collagen production in your cornea and helps prevent cataracts by reducing oxidative damage. Citrus fruits, bell peppers, and strawberries are all great choices. But here's something many people overlook: hydration and blood flow. Even the best nutrients won't reach your eyes if your circulation is poor. That's why staying hydrated, doing light exercise, and getting enough rest are just as important as your diet. A brisk 20-minute walk daily helps improve oxygen flow to your eyes and keeps your capillaries flexible. Now let's talk about the 1-week eye protection plan. You can start right away. It's simple, practical, and proven to make a difference. Morning. Start your day with a glass of warm water with a squeeze of lemon, not honey. This helps flush toxins and support liver function. Add a few slices of cucumber if you like a mild flavor. Then have a breakfast rich in lutein and protein, like spinach omelet or Greek yogurt with chia seeds. Midday. Have a small handful of walnuts or almonds. Their omega-3s support tear production and eye comfort. For lunch, include colorful vegetables, carrots, bell peppers, or kale, and olive oil for better nutrient absorption. Afternoon. If you crave something sweet, have fresh berries. They satisfy your taste buds, balance your blood sugar, and give your eyes protective anthocyanins, the same compounds that make blueberries and blackberries so powerful for eye health. Evening. Drink chamomile or green tea instead of honey milk. Green tea's catechins help detoxify your eyes and reduce swelling. Pair it with a light dinner rich in protein and fiber, like lentil soup or grilled fish with vegetables. Before bed, do a quick eye relaxation routine. Close your eyes gently. Rub your palms together and cup them over your eyelids for a minute. Feel the warmth. It boosts circulation and helps your eyes relax after a long day. Follow this for just 7 days, and you'll likely feel a difference, not only in your energy but also in how your eyes feel and focus. And remember, vision loss isn't a normal part of aging. It's often a result of chronic small choices. You have the power to protect and even improve your eyesight at any age by being mindful of what you eat and how you care for your body. Aging gracefully doesn't mean giving up sweetness or comfort. It means choosing what truly nourishes you, foods that bring clarity, not cloudiness. By cutting back on honey and embracing eye-friendly habits, you're not just preserving your vision. You're protecting your independence, confidence, and quality of life. So next time you reach for that jar of honey, just pause for a second. Ask yourself, am I feeding my taste buds or am I feeding my eyes? Because after 65, every spoonful matters. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to Senior Health Today, give this video a like, and share it with someone you care about. Your support helps us reach more seniors who deserve to see clearly and live fully. And tell us in the comments, what changes will you make to protect your eyes starting today? Thank you so much for watching this video. Take care of your eyes, take care of your health, and we'll see you in the next one.